Why buy Lightroom presets? So as many of you know, Lightroom has quickly become one of the industry standards for editing photos nowadays, especially if you're a photographer, a professional photographer, or anything like that. And so how can buying Lightroom presets from other photographers benefit your work? Or you as a photographer? I'm here to tell you how it helped me when I first started photography, so let's get started. So for any of you that don't know, first let's define what a preset is. Pretty much when you make an edit in Lightroom on a photo. So let's say you adjust all your basic settings like exposure, contrast, shadows, blacks, and then you go to the tone curve, you edit your colors and the HSL sliders, split toning, any sharpening, any grain, any of that, and then you save that as a preset so you can put that edit later on other photos. That's essentially what a preset is. So now photographers can sell their saved settings or presets. You can buy these and download them so you can use them on your photos. So the question is, how is that gonna help you? So when I first started photography, I was super inspired by a couple of photographers, but one of them, I'm gonna throw their Instagram up here, is Michael Sterick. Whenever I first started photography, I found his account and I started watching his work, and it was so awesome to me. And so when I first started photography, editing in Lightroom, I had no idea what I was doing. I was constantly watching YouTube videos on how you do certain edits and whatnot. And so even though I was pretty comfortable with every single section in Lightroom, I would still look at his photos and be like, how does he get that end result? I finally found out he was selling Lightroom presets. I made that investment of $15, which is honestly like less than a lunch for two. And it helped me out so dramatically because I found out how he uses his tone curve, how he uses his colors, how he edits. I want to say first off, I didn't just buy his presets, slap it on my photo, and then post it as my work. Even though you can do that, honestly, if you wanted to, but it takes away from the creative aspect and giving it your personal touch. What I'm trying to say is buying his Lightroom presets helped me discover and figure out how his edits were made in certain aspects of a photo, which I then applied to my photos. And then I started developing my own style. So I can honestly say that buying those presets back then when I didn't have much knowledge of Lightroom helped me out a lot. I'm really glad that I made that investment back then because honestly, I'm supporting that photographer in his dream and then I'm helping out myself by learning a little bit more. I'm so happy to be now to a point where I'm selling my own presets. I have my third pack out. All of it's linked below in the description. This isn't an ad to make you go run and purchase my presets, but to understand how it helps. And so what I want with my presets is if people appeal to my style and they want to learn how I do that, I want them to be able to download these presets, apply them to their photos and be like, oh, that's how you achieve that look. So you can start applying it to your photos. All right, guys, that is it for me for today. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment down below your thoughts on Lightroom presets because I want to know. And last but not least, make sure you subscribe to this channel because a lot more content is on the way. And I will see you guys in the next video.